Hello everybody, this is Lorraine from Canada with a Verbling class for you at the beginner level. In this class called A Friend Visits, we're going to listen to a person who gives an audio letter to a friend who is going to be visiting her. She gives instructions for how to get to her house. And we'll also be doing some role-playing, giving and taking instructions from people for traveling. And so I'll say hi to people as they come into class. We have, is this Vitaly?
Yeah.
Hello? Am
Yes,
I
yes.
saying your name right? Vitaly?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan.
Pakistan?
Yes, Kazakhstan. Yeah.
Oh, very good. Very
I
interesting.
I had one lessons with you.
Oh, I don't remember, but welcome back. Very
Thank you.
good.
It was in the
Glad you're
past.
with us. Suna, hello. How are you today?
I'm great. Hi,
Good.
today.
Repeat, please, Suna.
I'm great.
Okay, very good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
And Katka, hello.
Hello,
Where are you from, Katka?
I am from Slovakia.
Slovakia. Wow, we're getting more of the European people. Where in that,
Yes.
usually I get Brazilians in the morning. For me, it's morning. What time is it for you, Katka?
4 o'clock p.m.
Oh, that's a good time. Well, welcome to the class. I'm glad you joined us.
Yeah, me too. Thanks.
Hi, how are you? Are you there yet? Okay. Jinho, hello. How are you doing today?
Hi teacher, I am doing well. How are
Good.
you?
I'm very good, and nice to have you back in the class. Very
Nice to
good.
meet you.
And Fernando, hello.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Fine, thanks.
Very good. Very good. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you
And
too.
Adela, hello.
Hello.
You might want to turn your camera off, Adela.
Sorry.
That's okay. You just get a stronger connection, that's all.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Nice to see you. Katka,
Yes?
when you're not speaking, can you please mute your microphone? We hear you breathing.
Okay, I understand.
Good, thank you. And hello? Still can't hear you, Where is he? Where is he? Okay. Oh, that's too bad. Thais can't enter. I don't know why, Thais. You should be able to enter. There's still room in the class. There's 2 spots left, so you should try again. Maybe you can try refreshing the Hangout and see if that helps. There she is. She made it. Very good. And some is gone. Oh dear. Okay, we're going to get started with the material now. So let's see. I have Okay, in Google Drive, there is a map that I'm sharing with you, and also I will share the worksheet with you in both drives. Okay, I should have done this earlier. Okay, so in Verbling chat, you'll see the worksheet, and in Google chat, you'll see the worksheet and a map. So I will share my screen with you for the PowerPoint. Maybe. There. if you click on my icon at the bottom of the page, you should see a screen that says A Friend Visits. If you can't see it, please let me know. All right, good. There's some. Hello. Yay, you made it. Very good. Excellent. And Thais, are you there?
Yes.
Good. Welcome. Excellent. Okay. So, a friend is coming to visit you in your hometown. Think about the most interesting thing to see in your town. Just one thing that you think is the most interesting thing about your town. And when I ask you, please tell the class about it. Let's start with Adela. One thing. What is the most interesting thing in your town?
The most interesting thing, I think, is the science city. This is buildings in general to Calatrava.
Okay. Oh, the architecture?
Yes, it's a building, a group of buildings by the Calatrava architect.
Oh, okay. And why do you think these buildings are the most interesting? Are they very different from other buildings?
Yes, I think it's a new architecture. I think is important in my city.
Oh, very interesting. When were they built? Adela, when were they built?
Yeah. Sorry, this is a new 10 years ago they built this building.
Okay, so only 10 years. Okay, very interesting. Thank you.
See, tens of 20 start, but more or less.
Okay, interesting. Fernando, what's the most interesting thing to see in your hometown?
We have a museum of gold.
A museum of gold?
Museum of gold. The Museum of Gold is a recompilation from ancestral people.
Okay.
We have many, I don't know, how did you say, artesanías?
Yeah,
Or
artisans.
artisans.
Mm-hmm.
They was artisans in gold.
Okay, so they work in gold and they make gold jewelry, do they?
Yes.
Very interesting.
Very important, and for culture in Colombia is great.
Wow, that sounds very interesting.
Yes.
I would like to visit there.
Okay.
Jinho, what about in your hometown? What is the most interesting thing to see?
The tourist attraction in my town is Hạ Long Base. I can screen share.
I'm sorry? Oh, okay. All right. I can.
You see
there.
it?
Yes.
It is including many islands.
Wow, that's amazing.
And
very
interesting. It is very beautiful.
Is this close to where you live?
My father is Korean and my mother is Vietnamese.
Okay.
And now I am living in Vietnamese.
In Vietnam.
In Vietnam, sorry.
This is a picture of a harbor in Vietnam?
Yeah. Hạ Long Bay is situated in North Vietnam.
Okay. Wow. Very interesting. That looks beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Katka, what about you? What is the most important or interesting thing in your hometown?
So in my hometown, there are lots of things worth to see, but I like to go, for example, our castle.
Okay, a castle?
Castle, yes, because it has a long history and there are more cultural opportunities for in summer, for example.
Mm-hmm. And who owned the castle? What is the history of that castle?
That castle was built maybe in 13th century.
Oh, wow.
It has a really long history. And
amazing. Is the castle in good repair?
Yes, it's very good.
Oh, very
And
nice.
there is it's about it really live or there is still people and tourists, lots of tourists go there.
Okay. So there is a family that lives in the castle?
I don't know. I think that no.
No.
Maybe I think that one person is that is not belong, but
It takes care of it?
Yes, it takes care of it. Yes.
Okay, interesting. So it's used for the tourists to come and see.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Thank you for sharing.
Thanks.
Sam, what about you? What is the most interesting thing to see in your hometown?
I needed to choose in the this five. I think the our famous is our harbor, Victoria Harbor, at night. Yeah, because a lot of the building is lighting around the river, around the harbor. That is very beautiful. But with in the screen the five I cannot choose anyone because because our city is very modern. Yeah.
Yeah.
There haven't any old things stay to now. Yeah, about 40 years we will maybe we will break down the building and build a new one more higher. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go with the harbor. It sounds lovely. Okay, thank you. Suna, what about where you are in San Francisco? What is the most interesting thing there?
It's San Francisco has Golden Gate Park and Bay Bridge and 39 Piers. 39 Piers famous tourist.
Okay, can you write it in the chat because I'm not sure what you're saying?
Sure.
Okay, Pier 36. Pier 36.
Pier 39.
39. Pier 39?
Yeah.
You wrote 6. Okay, Pier 39. And Golden Gate Park. Okay, yes, there is a huge bridge in San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge. Yes?
Yeah,
So there is a park there as well.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. I would like to see that one day.
Sure.
Thank you for sharing. Thais, what about you? What's the most interesting thing to see in your hometown?
Here have a lot of museums, but I think that if I have a friend here, I will take my friend to visit Espoville, that is a place for leisure.
For leisure?
Yes.
Okay.
It's near the Portico, this city of my city, and have shopping center there to buy typical souvenirs of the city, and has a lot of things automobilism, I don't know, playground for the kids, and a lot of things to do there.
Okay, sounds good. Very nice. Thank you. And the last one, Vitale? What about in your hometown? What is the most interesting thing to see?
For my friends from abroad, I will be to tell about my home, my city. There are many places, very interesting places. We speak about our history, our history. Maybe I will capture them to museum or art gallery. We will see rivers or church. It will be very interesting.
It sounds very interesting. It's hard to choose just one thing. Okay, so let's continue on. Okay, we're going to read this short dialogue between Alice and Mike. Alice is explaining to Mike how to get to the museum. Follow on the map which your teacher will give you. Now, this map is in the Google chat. It is the first one where it says drive.google.com. So click on that. You should be able to see the map. If you have it, let me know. Is there anyone who does not have the map? Okay. So Adela.
Yes.
There she is. Okay.
I'm in the other page.
Okay. I would like you to be Alice for me for this dialogue. And Vitaly, can you please be Mike? I would like the two of you to do the dialogue together. Okay. Okay, Vitaly, go ahead. Start.
Okay, I'm beginning. Where is the museum, Alice?
You live on Broker Ras, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, come out of Broker's Road, turn right onto Station Road, then take the second right onto Silver Lane. When you are on Silver Lane, take the first left. That's Cliff Way, and the museum is on Cliff Way on the left.
It's really near. Thanks, Alice.
Okay. Did anyone follow along with the map?
What is
anyone? Okay, so we need to use the map so that we can follow along. So make sure that you have the map open, okay? So he gave some instructions for getting from one place to another. Okay. Now you'll notice at the bottom of the page it talks about the prepositions. The British say into a road, you turn into a road. And the American English, which is also the same in Canada, we say you turn onto a road. So it is your choice which one you want to use, but once you use it, please always use the same one, okay? Don't mix them up. All right. You're going to listen to a girl, Jessica, inviting her friend to come and stay in her hometown of Billingshurst. Instead of writing a letter, she sends a friend a spoken letter. We're going to listen to that letter twice. And the second time, we're going to choose the things that she talks about in the letter. So we're going to go through it first and just listen. If everyone would please mute microphones so that we have a quiet classroom. Thank you. Here we go.
Hello, I decided to send you a speaking letter. It's much more fun than a normal letter or email. Today it's very hot here in my town. We can't use our swimming pool because they are cleaning it. I hope tomorrow it will be cloudy and not so hot. Your last letter to me was very interesting. Every time you write to me, I learned something new. You have a very interesting life, and I like your family from the way you describe them. I was very sorry to hear about your sister being in the hospital. I hope she gets better very soon. Now I want to talk to you about your visit to England in the summer. I was very happy to read that you bought your plane ticket last week. Now it's really happening. After you arrive at the airport, you can catch a train that takes you to my town, Billingshurst. I wrote to you before about Billingshurst. It's not very big, but it's a very pretty town, and it has a lot of history. I can take you to some very historic places when you come, like the old castle and a big country house that a prince lived in nearly 300 years ago. Anyway, when you get off the train at Billingshurst station, my house is very near. You come out of the station and you are in Station Road. It's a big road and there are large old trees on both sides of the road. Continue down Station Road for about 200 meters. There is a big school on your left. That was my school. After you pass the school, take the first road on the right. It's called Silver Lane. My best friend Jemima lives in Silver Lane. You will meet her when you are here. Take the first right when you are in Silver Lane. The road is called Birch Drive. It's a small road and there are some little shops on the left. Continue down Birch Drive for about 100 meters. Our house is on the left. It's the first house after Maple Road. In my next letter, I will tell you about some things that we will do during our trip. We can visit London. I know you want to do that. And the sea isn't very far away either. Now I have to finish something important for my college sociology course. I look forward to seeing you next month. Visiting England will really help your English. Goodbye, and I'll speak to you soon.
Okay. The next time we listen through, please try to maybe write down which of the locations that she mentions in her letter. So the ones that we have on the screen, just mark the ones that she mentions. Okay, here we go.
Hello, I decided to send you a speaking letter. It's much more fun than a normal letter or email. Today it's very hot here in my town. We can't use our swimming pool because they are cleaning it. I hope tomorrow it will be cloudy and not so hot. Your last letter to me was very interesting. Every time you write to me, I learn something new. You have a very interesting life, and I like your family from the way you describe them. I was very sorry to hear about your sister being in the hospital. I hope she gets better very soon. Now I want to talk to you about your visit to England in the summer. I was very happy to read that you bought your plane ticket last week. Now it's really happening. After you arrive at the airport, you can catch a train that takes you to my town, Billingshurst. I wrote to you before about Billingshurst. It's not very big, but it's a very pretty town, and it has a lot of history. I can take you to some very historic places when you come, like the old castle and a big country house that a prince lived in nearly 300 years ago. Anyway, when you get off the train at Billingshurst station, my house is very near. You come out of the station and you are in Station Road. It's a big road and there are large old trees on both sides of the road. Continue down Station Road for about 200 meters. There is a big school on your left. That was my school. After you pass the school, take the first road on the right. It's called Silver Lane. My best friend Jemima lives in Silver Lane. You will meet her when you are here. Take the first right when you are in Silver Lane. The road is called Birch Drive. It's a small road and there are some little shops on the left. Continue down Birch Drive for about 100 meters. Our house is on the left. It's the first house after Maple Road. In my next letter, I will tell you about some things that we will do during our trip. We can visit London. I know you want to do that. And the sea isn't very far away either. Now I have to finish something important for my college sociology course. I look forward to seeing you next month. Visiting England will really help your English. Goodbye, and I'll speak to you soon.
Okay, so if we go down the list of words, of places, tell me which ones she talks about. So, Adela, we'll start with you. Adela?
Yes,
Okay.
I understand hospital, airport.
Okay, hospital. Yeah. And the airport's way over here, so I think I've got them in order. So the next one down, Fernando, what else did she talk about?
Swimming pool.
Yeah, swimming pool's way over here. Oh yeah, that was one she talked about very early, but my check marks go all the way down. You're right, she talked about the swimming pool. Okay.
School.
And the school, yeah. Okay, good.
And train station.
And the train station, yes.
Okay.
All right. Jinho, did you hear any other ones?
I hear the word castle.
The castle, yes. The castle. Castle. Anything else?
And airport.
Airport, yeah.
Country house.
Country house, yes.
She spoke about the train station.
Yes, the train station.
I think museum.
Let's get Katka in there. Katka, did you hear anything else?
Yeah, I hear. I think that everything that was mentioned, what I heard, everything
Did you
about.
hear anything else? Anything other than what was mentioned? There are still at least one thing we haven't mentioned. Two things. No, one thing.
One thing.
There was one thing.
One thing. Yeah.
So do you know what's missing?
School.
No, somebody has mentioned the school already.
Oh.
Lighthouse.
In this column.
Yeah, it's in the first column, as a matter of fact.
It's country house, no?
Country house was already mentioned.
A museum.
No, I don't think a museum was mentioned at all. But you should know this one because you like to swim.
The sea?
The sea, yes, the sea was mentioned right at the end. She said she was close to the sea. And the country house, yes, we got that. There it is. And the school, yes, other people mentioned it. And the airport. And somebody mentioned the swimming pool. There was no lake, a castle.
Castle.
Okay. Yeah, so these are the things that were mentioned in the letter. You guys did awesome. Okay. So this time we're going to use the map. So make sure you have the map. And I want you to follow along with the map, listening to the instructions. Yes, some?
I'm sorry, I don't get the map.
You can't get the map?
Yeah, no.
It's in Google Drive.
Okay, open the Google Drive. No.
Okay, I'll try putting it in Verbling for you.
GPS.
Maybe. Do you see it some in Verbling?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Does anybody else have trouble? No? Okay. So we'll go through the whole letter again, but near the end, when she describes how to get from her house or from the train station to her house, try following along and decide where the house is. Okay? You're going to mark where the house is. Here we go. Everybody mute your microphones. We'll go through the audio one more time. Vitaly, can you mute your microphone, please? Thank you.
Hello. I decided to send you a speaking letter. It's much more fun than a normal letter or email. Today it's very hot here in my town. We can't use our swimming pool because they are cleaning it. I hope tomorrow it will be cloudy and not so hot. Your last letter to me was very interesting. Every time you write to me, I learn something new. You have a very interesting life, and I like your family from the way you describe them. I was very sorry to hear about your sister being in the hospital. I hope she gets better very soon. Now I want to talk to you about your visit to England in the summer. I was very happy to read that you bought your plane ticket last week. Now it's really happening. After you arrive at the airport, you can catch a train that takes you to my town, Billingshurst. I wrote to you before about Billingshurst. It's not very big, but it's a very pretty town, and it has a lot of history. I can take you to some very historic places when you come, like the old castle and a big country house that a prince lived in nearly 300 years ago. Anyway, when you get off the train at Billingshurst Station, my house is very near. You come out of the station and you are in Station Road. It's a big road and there are large old trees on both sides of the road. Continue down Station Road for about 200 meters. There is a big school on your left. That was my school. After you pass the school, take the first road on the right. It's called Silver Lane. My best friend Jemima lives in Silver Lane. You will meet her when you are here. Take the first right when you are in Silver Lane. The road is called Birch Drive. It's a small road and there are some little shops on the left. Continue down Birch Drive for about 100 meters. Our house is on the left. It's the first house after Maple Road. In my next letter, I will tell you about some things that we will do during our trip. We can visit London. I know you want to do that. And the sea isn't very far away either. Now I have to finish something important for my college sociology course. I look forward to seeing you next month. Visiting England will really help your English. Goodbye, and I'll speak to you soon.
Okay, so did everybody see where her house is?
Yes.
Okay, so Thais, which house did you mark?
I mark in the Birch Drive street,
Mm-hmm.
passing the Maple Road street, the 30 house.
Which house?
33.
I think she said the first house past Maple Drive.
Okay.
Okay, so we come up along Station Road. We turn right. We turn right on Birch, and she said it was the first house past Maple Road. So it would be this one. Hopefully everybody got that. Any questions? Okay. Now, using that map, maybe what I'll do is I'll put the map on the screen share so everyone can see it. But you're going to ask and give directions. So someone's going to go from station to a house on Maple Road. But actually, I think I will let you choose from where to where. Okay? So I'm going to close this screen share and open the map so everyone can see it. I hope. All right. I want to make this a little smaller. Okay, I think that's got most of the map. Can everybody see the map? Yes? All right. But now I can't see anybody in the class. That's a problem. Okay, so Vitaly, when you ask how to get from one place to another, what I'd like you to ask ask Thijs how to get from from the station to Billingshurst Junior School.
Next station.
So I want you to ask Thijs how to do this, okay?
I will ask how I to go to Billingham Junior School. Yeah.
Yes, from the station. You're at the station.
Train station, yeah.
Yes.
I need to go onto Station Road. Yes.
Okay, Vitaly, what I want you to do is say, Thijs, how do I get from the train station to the junior school?
To the school, junior school.
Just say that. Say that sentence. You are asking for directions. Vitaly, just
how I must to go or how I found the place of Bennington Junior School.
Yes.
Question.
Yes. Here is the question. In Verbling chat, say these words.
How do I get from the station to the junior school?
Okay, so say, Thijs, how do I get?
To explain?
Ask her. Ask her.
I don't know. How do I get from the station to the junior school?
Yes, good.
It's question. Or
yes.
how I find this place?
And Thijs is going to tell you how.
Okay. You need to go straight on the Station Road Street. And Station Road. I'm sorry. And it's a big street or road. And when you are arriving in the Alex Hill, it's a corner.
Yes,
it's a corner with Alex Hill and Station Road.
Okay, good.
In your left, right?
Well, when you say it is on the corner, you could say it is on the left corner.
Okay.
Okay.
It's on the left corner.
Good. All right. So, Thijs, I want you to ask a question of Suna. Suna is going to give you directions. And let's see. We'll have her. I can't see this very well. I don't know what happened to the map. There it is. So I want you to ask her how to get from the corner of Station Road and Booker's Road to Cleve Way. Okay, so you're at the corner of Station and Brookers. You want to get to Cleve Way. Please ask her how.
Okay, Suna, how can I get from corner of Station Road to Clearway Street? That's right.
Yes, you have to say the corner of Brookers Road and Station Road. You have to name both roads.
Station Road and what?
Brookers Road. Brookers.
Okay.
Yes.
Brookers. Okay, Suna, how can I get from corner of Station Road and Brookers Road to Clearway Street?
You have to go straight on the station road.
Thais, can you mute your microphone because there's background noise?
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, Suna, continue.
Station and second corner you turn right and then
name the road whenever you tell them to turn on a road.
On the Silver Lake.
Yes.
And then go straight and Clearway on the left.
Okay, so you would say it's the first road on your left.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so good, you got Thais to where she needed to go, and now Suna, I want you to ask Some how you can get from, let's see, Maple Road and Birch Drive, the corner of Maple and Birch. You need to go to Carpenter Street. Carpenter Street. So Carpenter Street is across from the junior school. Okay, that's where you need to go. Carpenter Street. All right, so you ask Some, please.
How can I get from Birch Drive and Maple Road to
Carpenter.
Carpenter?
Yes.
You first go to the end of the Birch Drive, and then you turn left to the station road.
Okay, Some, you have to turn left onto Silver Drive.
Oh, you turn left to the Silver Drive, and then you go to the station road, and you need to go straight to the T section of the station road and the Carpenter road.
Okay, Some, you missed one. When you turn left off of Birch onto Silver, then you take Silver to the T intersection with Station Road.
Oh.
Then which direction do you turn on Station Road? Left or right?
And then you turn the right.
Yes.
you turn to the right to the of the station road, and then you go to the first T section of the station road and the Carpenter Road, and then you turn right to the Carpenter Road.
Okay, so you don't actually go all the way to the next T intersection. A T intersection is where two roads meet. One road ends there and it looks like a T, but you'll see Carpenter Road is before the end of the road. So just before you get to the T intersection, you turn right onto Carpenter Road. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Thank you. Okay, now you need to ask Katka how to get, let's see, where will I send you? All right, you are on Bolinas Drive. So Bolinas Drive is in the top left-hand corner of the map, and you need to go to the station. So can you please ask Katka how to do this?
Okay. Excuse me, Kaka. I want to the station. Could you tell me how I can get to the station from the Berlin Drive?
Yeah. Okay. You must go straight away, and you get to. I don't know how to call this road because there isn't a name on it. It's Alex Hill.
Okay. So I don't know what the name is either, but you take Bolinas to the T intersection. Just say to the T intersection, because you can't go any further. You have to turn left or right. Which direction should he turn?
So in T, how it was?
T intersection. I'll write this in.
Intersection. You must turn. You must turn right.
No, left.
Left.
It's left.
Left. Then you go straight into Alex Hill. Then you turn left and you go ahead. There is first right turn or first right road.
And what is the name of that road?
It's Station Road.
Okay, good. So the first right is Station Road. Then what do you do?
Yeah, first right.
Then what?
And how? Where he can get to?
He's going to the station.
So now you must go straight away, and there is straight away, and you are on Station Road.
Okay, so he's on Station Road, and it's a long way because he is going to pass certain things. What will he pass on the way to the station?
So you must see on right side Billinghurst Junior School, and you so you go ahead and you must see Oakland, the two Oaklands.
Okay, so when you're talking about landmarks so that he knows he's in the right direction, you can use the word pass, go past. Go past the school, go past Oakland's Drive, Keep going to the end of the road. You will see the station on the left. Okay, so just give him a few landmarks. You can talk about the school. You can talk about passing the different roads until he gets to the end of Station Road, and the station is on the left. Okay, that was a long one. Good, well done. Okay, Dinho, Katka needs to get to, let's see, where is she going to go? She needs to go from Broomfield Drive and Maple to the Weald Community School. Okay, so Katka, can you ask that?
How do I get from the Broomfield Drive to community school, please?
Oh, you turn left on the Maple Road, and then you turn right on Beach Drive. And then you turn left. You turn left on Beach Drive. Go straight, and then you turn right on Station Road.
Okay, so you missed Silver there. From Birch, you go to Silver. And which way do you go on Silver?
Oh, from Broomfield Drive to go community school.
Okay, so we turn right on Silver to Station Road. And
you are on Station Road. You go straight. You turn left at the corner. You are on Alex Hill.
Okay.
You go straight until you see where the community school on the left.
On the left. Good. Okay, well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And so you need to ask Fernando how to get from Carpenter to Oaklands. A quick one. So ask him.
Sorry, teacher, you can repeat the place?
Yes. Okay. You want to go from Carpenter Street to Oakland.
Okay.
How do I get?
Fernando, could you tell me how do I get from Carpenter to the Oakland?
Okay, go on Carpenter Street until the intersection with Station Road. Turn left and go on Station Road until First Street on right. Oakland. Oakland.
Okay, so Oakland is the first street on the right. Okay, well done. Unfortunately, we're out of time, so I'm very sorry that, Adela, you can't give instructions and take instructions.
No problem.
Sorry about that. My timing was a little off. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this lesson. I hope it's been useful, and hopefully I'll see you again after my vacation. I'm on vacation for a week, and I'll be back next week. Okay? Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.